Hey everyone, Nathan from Aussie Green Thumb here, and today we're going to take some cuttings off this pothos and put it in some water so we can transplant it to soil later on, and also keep some growing in water throughout the house. So this one here, I just wanted to repot this, and then I thought I might as well take some cuttings. So this here looks like it's been overwatered. My lovely wife has been doing it, and I've just realised that it's living in water anyway in the bottom. So we're just going to leave this one for now, but we're just going to take some cuttings off and get it going, and then we're going to repot those cuttings later on. So what you've got is, on the pothos, you've got the leaf, and then you've got this node, and that little node there, once that's sitting in water, that is going to start rooting, and then off we go. So these take about 7 to 10 days, and you put a nice clear jar and you're going to be able to see these roots come out. So we'll just go like this. So I'm going to use all this in a different pot, but you just take about 1 inch there, about 1 inch there, and that's it. And then we just pop that in the water. So it's best to change the water every second day. So nice clean water every 2 days, and it'll give the plant the best chance to get going and growing. So this one here, take that. I'm just going to clean up this bit, it's a bit long. Just take that there. This one here, it's got 2 nodes, so that's where we've taken the cutting before. So let's cut that one back there, and it'll come out with 2 roots on it. So I'll just point out this. So here we had 2 cuttings which went into the one plant, and you get 1 vine from each cutting, or 2. So this one had 2, but then we took another cutting, so we end up with these 2 long vines. So the reason, before I plant another one, I'm going to put about 5 or 6 of these cuttings in to one pot. So then, rather than being just these long vines, let me just hold this up and show you that we get a nice bushy plant, and it looks like it's one plant, but it's actually going to be multiple cuttings. So this is how it looks now. So we'll prefer a nice cascading of 5 or 6 plants, which looks a lot more full rather than just all this area like that. So now we're inside, and as you can see, we've just got our propagated pothos sitting on the kitchen bench. So these guys don't need a lot of sunlight, but they do need somewhere warm, and as I said before about the water being changed often. So this here is just on top of our dishwasher, which is running, and the bench gets a little bit warmer here, so change the water to get more oxygen, and we'll keep you updated. Alright, so it's been 2 weeks since we put these into water. We've been changing the water every 2 to 3 days. Let's just see how they're going. Let's look at this big one here. So as we can see the roots at the nodes have started to grow. So this one's got 1, 2, 3 big roots starting. This was the end piece. So none of these have died or started to look unhealthy, even though roots just starting to poke out on that one. Even though there's no new root growth on all these, it's showing that they're still healthy. So these ones here, we've got 1, 2 roots. So these ones are now good to be planted somewhere else. So I'll be planting some of these into soil, the ones that have already started with the growth, and the rest I'll just leave in the water and let them keep going until I see some roots. It's now been 7 weeks since we propagated these pothos, and you can see the roots here have really started to come out, So yeah, I might move these to soil, might even leave some in this jar. So this one here is just all the roots with the nodes on it. There's no leaves, but I just threw it in a jar, filled it with water, and I'm just gonna keep it next to the other ones in the kitchen to see what happens if we do get some new growth with where the leaves will come out and it'll start growing new vines. I know it's gonna grow roots, but yeah, I just wanna see what happens. This one's just a bit of an experiment. It's now been 6 weeks and you can see the new shoots coming out all over. So there's no roots that I can see, and they all look like leaves coming out, which is quite cool. So I'm just going to leave it in the water and just see what ends up happening. So here is our original pothos that we cut everything else off and took all those cuttings. So you can see here, so we've just repotted it. You can see a new shoot coming up just here, and this plant is looking really healthy. It's grown a fair bit. Got another new shoot which came up and it's grown here. Hi, so this is now 4 months after we first propagated our pothos, and in the first week I changed the water every second day, and then after that I've changed it once a month. So here are our, let's pull one out. So you see they're all a bit tangled from all the roots. So here's one. And as you can see, after 4 months, we've got quite a long, healthy root. So all of these are good to either continue growing in water, or you can transplant them to a pot. So we did this one after about 6 weeks when the roots were this long, and we took over 3 or 4 different ones. They were doing really well and a lot of growth, but got a fungus gnat issue at the moment, which watch our other video for that. And yeah, so these are good, going well, got nice shoots. And what I'm impressed with is I just put the stem, which we took all these nodes off and all the cuttings done, and we had just one long bit of stem left, and we put it in water and again changed the water I think once a week for the first month, and then since then it's been forgotten about really. And I changed the water just then, just so it's cleaner for the video. And you can see this guy, we've got new leaves, we've got roots coming out. All I did was put it into a jar of water, no rooting hormone, nothing else added, just change the water to get some more oxygen in there, and we've got healthy shoots, we've got roots coming off the nodes, and we've got other nodes in that. So if we wanted to, we can plant this into a pot. I think it'll go well, or we'll just keep it in this jar for now, or we can move it to a bigger jar. So the options are there to work out what we want to do, but this just shows that pothos is one of the easiest plants to propagate. We didn't lose a single one, none of them have died, none of them have any disease. And yeah, they're ready to be transplanted. Thanks for watching our video. If you like our content, you can help us out and stay in the loop by liking this video and subscribing to our channel.